Okay. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Etiefo say afe na waba me ma wakwa aba. Wote me nka a ɛyɛ na wamama so ate. And yɛba be discuss a series of topics. Nneɛma yɛ confront yɛn aburokyima mu ba ne edi kan no. Mepɛ sɛ mede nneɛma bi mekyerɛ adeɛ bi wɔ ha. Wote Canada tie me, wote Ghana tie me, wote America, whichever place you are, you find yourself in tie me. Emre pii no yɛto kwan so no yɛba a yɛnya abotrɛ nsua asase no so nneɛma nko a. Anaasɛ yɛnsua deɛ bebree wɔ baabi a yɛkɔɛ no because adwene a yɛde kɔɛ no sɛ yɛkɔpɛ sika. Sɛ afei na woba a mesrɛ wo share video no ma obi na obi nso nhyɛ ma obi. Ɛnɛ yɛbɛdi nkɔmmɔ. Ɛnano mebɛka kyerɛ mo sɛ ɛhanom no wote ha yɛde nyansa na ɛtena ha. Papa Prince Akwaba we asɔto ɛnɛ discussion no sɛ wopɛ sɛ woka ho a send me a private chat na memfa link no send wo privately. Na nsɛn no stress ne yarewa ahodoɔ a aba asase yi so no ɛdɔɔso ebi paa edi yɛn nya paa ɛsɛ yɛn ɛyɛ we mefa ne sɛ mental health. There's been a lot of mental health issues, especially ɛwɔ nkuro a sɛbi economy no nyɛ. Nkuro bebree economy ni nyɛ koraa nti nkurɔfoɔ ɛnhyɛ da ɛnyɛ sound. I've been having somebody taking the link na ya mede ma say wow contribution no enkofo be dangle some winnings bi kyerɛ me a ɛyɛ na ɛnyɛ nea ɛyɛ to asum. So if you want to be part of the conversation now, mesrɛ wo send me link. And na yɛbɛkasa afa Ghana enkofo bebree nyini wɔ mo maame no mu fie, ebi nso enyini wɔ mo maame no mu fie. Ebi nso ekonyini ye ewo omo ankasa omo nua no mu fie. Bebree no nso ankonyini ewo even omo abusuafo enkofo foforo. But before then no mama ka asemi nkyerɛ. And then I went to Shoppers Drug Mart. I went to Shoppers Drug Mart. Me nua no mo. De bia me betena ha me ka nokore na akyerɛ mo. Enne ewiase no ayɛ den. So let me take this opportunity to just address some issues we are having ewa Abrokyi. Edanu mbekyerekyere me mu nyinaa sɛ wɔn twa camera si wɔn anim wɔn se ɛkɔm de yɛn Ghana fo so no mu so bi no de bia I will hammer on it say ɛyɛ ntutuye bi ɔmanfa ntutuye anaasɛ ekuro no ɔmo kɔɔ so no ɔmo nsua ɛso nneɛma bebree because nkuro a yɛn yɛte so America memo mu nim sɛ wiase no ba abɛyɛ den. Ɛno nti no ɔmo hyɛase de nneɛma bi totototo ɔmo man nkrɔfoɔ bi mu tumi we no sharing responsibilities and people taking accountable for things. Nti ɛhanom no there are a lot of institutions, many financial institutions that are open to help you. And now me call Shoppers Drug Mart. Minua, when you go to a place, don't be too much in haste. Just buying, said they're gonna for two, maybe pesika. So they were in haste looking for money. Sikansu there, the more out there, sikansu Johnny. Sikabe Johnny from chain basa. So take advantage of the little perks. There are a lot of perks in the system. Papa Ezekiel Akwaba, how are you? I'm doing good. Mami Akresi, I'm doing very well, my lovely sister. O pese o joining me ame pa ocho ene yaba beka yem problem efie problem ba ne pese me didi kan ni nie wa wote Canada wote hwan o emre pii na ya okoye grocery ahun sa abrofo no omu kurekura coupons Indian fo hwan fo bebre na wa wogina line na chi na omu hu ye wahi. Guess what, they are saving money. Obroni be save $1. So otisa sales wa obekwa se coupon. They are Americans omadwuma omo ye is collecting coupons. Omo grocery omo to nyina they don't buy it. they don't buy it. So I'm just taking a little bit of this time to just if you say bayedin, but there are certain things there are certain way near maybe on my lay, so it can help you. So I'm just trying to tell you, take advantage of the little perks. I have a card bi ewo me wallet mu. Se me koto draws mpo na so mo ka kire me say omo wo coupon I take it draws. Even draws me call Asanza, me call Victoria's Secret. You know mo say, do you have our executive card? I take advantage. I have an optimum card way. Guess what this optimum card way? Me shall say with the optimum card no. Optimum card is just like the card na no me koye grocery na me de kire mo no. Just like a card we are omo de ma me no. Financial institutions na masa ade no. We me gym card. Me grocery no, not there was a table be omo offer a card for points. The same day no I saved was it $6 on shrimps be me kotoye. So this is just a little perks. Many animal. So person wotna way enyansafo asase we so. Now so ye nyansania, you must become like them. Yes, they say you go to Rome, you do what Rome does. So optimum card and then me koto gift to be my obi. It cost me $51. Optimum card, because of points I'm collecting it earned me $40. Into me optimum card way so no. So me shoppers biom na se me pese me use me point na. So me dear $50 I would only pay $40. Although I also have enough points so that and then kuano just by shopping at Shopper Drug Mart, ma save myself manya a way of $40. Till next time me kodija was asked to no mu bioma omo de meka $50 or more because and then kuano omo akode meka $40. Ade na meto the price na no, but it's just a way of encouraging you to come back. That is one thing. Me was shopper me was Costco for so credit card. Costco for credit card no. Once a wuta ade wo Costco a omo credit card no earns you a point. So wuta ade 200 2% of what you buy from Costco they omo boabo anoma. Me pa cho we nye kenoforia ta we ni bi no. We nye MPP for we COVID we COVID we na omo so omo de ma omo di aduane ne chair wo a certain area there be hanomo everything is systems. So you earn a point. Inti me Costco card no, Costco sika no. Say Costco for credit card no, CIBC for age. CIBC for to Costco for credit card no. So I had an account me wo Visa or CIBC dada. So me Costco no enie one the Costco no. Unsa u picture kona boso. It me ta the whole year na me Costco once upon a time no. The coupon we sika me save wo ha me kwa koto toilet roll metimi a produce toilet roll for the next 5 months or so. Me wo a point of sika almost save ato amame. This is Costco. Shadio Costco. $81.76. Menuya, so when you're vigilant, you lose a lot of money. So when you be a discipline, when you be a pay attention to details, when you be a wabo tradition ya memoa, fifi funania, me say or some I be huna. So this is just a small little perks. All my credit card me make sure say I get some money back. Bang na nanin tinsena mi o. Inti Italian ni bi ntatia bi a meka say me ko ntatia wa bo ntatia no. No ye Italian ni ntatia. And I make no asam o ka kire me want to say when you're getting a credit card, make sure you get those with money back guarantee. So this is some of the sika ubenya for using credit cards. Ekromo ha no omani ateba omunim say wunjimi ye. Omonte say Ghana ban. They are nothing like Ghana bank. They don't assume say unim nyansa. They will never come and fool themselves in front of you or make a joke, even when discussing a serious issues that had to do with livelihood of a nipa dasani. They don't do that in this part of the world. It's who you be a wufe nipa se onipa jimia minua wo jimi sene enipa apem pem 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 ejimie ni nyina no na ye de atua wo omode ama wo na wo so eno ntina ene Ken Oforiatta is making a fool out of himself in parliament, and all these people, including KT Hamo, making a fool out of himself. Anyway, that was just by the way. I was just trying to teach you guys to say Abrokyi Hano, Canada Hano, say US na wotia. There are a lot of cards you can make money as they also are making money. Menua enyansa wo hoi wahu enkura nipa baako obroni nim sa. Ena afa nso no se wonnim a or say bisano or no a radio de bema. So today, my papa Frank Akwaba and Mario Akwaba, Sino Junior Akwaba, yen share video nena video ninkwechiri. Niatoso, I am still asking people to donate. Wa wuti Abrokyi, ma mi akresi me pa uchaw, donate $20, $50 bi. Number no oshe previous video amaya. Number no was so me yusu yankasa yenua Raphael na Raphael aboabo say sika na no amayen. From now on kosi December no, I really want to bless someone with that money. I am also donating towards that. My money, I'm using my way network. I'm paying a lot of bills. Trust me, buying all these gadgets, I have my little way. Na me so me say me interview obi a waba system no mu ne na waka kire on experience you will be very, very surprised. You will be very surprised from the perspective how she was treated, how he was treated, how ekromu ha ban obi omunim no the respect they would give you, render you service. We are immigrant, we are visitor, we are wine. The amount of respect they will give you, no. Inti, ayana yen no mu bi say na yenim system no mu na yen ya. Eno nti na ye te ha no mo a ye ya na ye bubo mu no so men feel say ye ni hwe. I'm telling you, meti ho enema bi etuham, me couch bi esimanim wa ha. Ene mi TV bi ebo me dan ho. Ene me mpa bi esimi dan mu ho no esene. I can sleep in there with my comfort. I wo mu papa wa abonten. And se say na wo feel wo mpa yie pa. Se say pa e na wo feel wo comforters na yeto no. Se say pa na mpa mu ode. So I can sleep in my bed. Na no me hu se ma ye ma me akresi danem pa so na me hwe comforter na odem. Ene ne so nyo oda so na. Menua is nothing compared to Obin Power Ghana. I'm telling you the fact. So, say ye bomwa odo ye woma Ghana. There was a lot of discussion about intermarry way, not even that one. Our dodo any niama Ghana, the way I grow up with Ghana no. There are a lot of discussion whether it was good or not good. Tete awaria no na ye na say yen current awaria no asase wei asesa na say asase ne te se de ote ene ye asesa na say ne yen sesa nipa as change yen awaria adenti na Ghana fo nkoten de sebi ye kodua obi memu a ye nim wo man ni mutena Ghana fo nko etu kwan a omunnim oman na omotese no omunim so tena obiti America for 40 years 50 years they don't feel like Americans. Obiti Australia 50 years 20, I don't know why. Is it because of say you grow up different types of environment Ghana no woni unua enum na tena ya na say woni wo papa ba wo maami baby a what was your experience? What was your experience? Were they nice to you? Did they treat you like you belong to the house. Osha Ghana sesiana. Even ya yeti umame fie sa wotena umame yo ene wo papa. Enye ohoho obi a ono so komde no na ohwe wo a wo ba bedi na duane wo hu ahi. Iti Ghana no ate se wuti anya ye na se uko nyini e wo obi foforo fie a ono na dwemu ne se asase no ote so na eso wode. Se wuti ase. So you are coming to take food from them. Ohwe kromu ha Abrokyi adopt people, different race. Obesha no broni akọ adopt obi wo China, India, Africa. And so odini befie eni akola ne betina ma akola no sa akola na nyini a akola ne nim da say nya ne maame ni, unless say of course by the way race no, but obi okọ we okwa adopti obroni ba na so no so obroni na sa nationality ni the same. They never get to know. We see it all the time. Adopted children in this part of the world, unless you said the person happens to be alcoholic, drug addict. Later on, something happened, depression. So somehow they felt like, but Ghana, we have such a peculiar problem. So who person will join this conversation? Like I said, I'm not going to put the link, in public, but I can send it to you directly. So what I will share maybe our person will join. Let's flip the conversation. Let's keep flipping it and bring your experience growing up with your stepsister or your stepbrothers, stepsisters in the home. Bring your experience now. Discuss it as we are discussing your experiences and other things. Let me just show you as the same be me who ye ewo we amansanten times.
Ghana yama ne hunu nyina any Bible
Ewo mu a
enti yanko Ghana chapter 9 verse 27.
Ghana chapter 9 verse 27.
Boys can lie.
Na watro se oman pani bi baba na ni ye nyina ba yesa Nebukadnezar
no ba ni yesa Nebukadnezar
na hintasam no eni
na mom hintasam no nie
watwa ni te ho sakora
no watwa sakora
na odi oman sika ni bedi enkwada edi
no ni Ghana sika bedi nkwala adi ani
we was also aka French
we are waka French
hallelujah
ye man pedi nanado watwa sakora
watwa sakora sofo
nanado onim kalipo
edi no di da sofo
For Yasia baby said the American, if you want to be part of this conversation, Minya, send me a quick private chat. I can put it here because last time when I put it in the chat now, akwebi ebeyi nebema na enye we entrowa sorry inkruma ahwasam na ye kan wa ha. But also the reason why we are not blessed as black people is because of hatred amongst ourselves. But what created the hatred? Papa John Menu. Hatred in the hatred. You see, there are scenarios I can think about that we ourselves has created. What you share busianphobia? Me fan say yedwa koma ebusiani bi umami aka baby papa aka baby sabi na yedwa koma ebusiani ba ko so nhwe ebusiani na yede na akoma no wo no owo ma wo nanso obema wo na wasori ahamache na ne mada na wama wako nsuo ahamache no na ne yem se de obeye wo no ase wo I had to say you don't fit. And it's not like science after they treat you like you don't fit. So this automatically would generate some hatred in you, Papa John. We ourselves not treat you on any man say queens and kings, and this keep on happening even in our public sector. Even in our public sector, churches, we create scenarios whereby other people feels like they are outsiders. And we love that even by saying, "Hey, me ba we dia oya me dofo. Wan kasa wo ma me fie mpo. Wan kasa wo ma me no papa fie mpo no." Now they look at na enya Bible mu na start here. Enya Bible mu na start here. Enya tete asem a Rebecca, why na de ne ba no? O papa ne se on manu aduane ma na o maame no e ma ne ba ketewa no eko edi eko share na we ni body oba ya ma obeje ne nua panyin nshira. So there are certain scenarios. All these things are for us to watch and for us to deviate from any situations ebe create hate. Papa John. So we ourselves create those problems for ourselves. And many people grew up in Ghana being hateful because all their how they grew up was all in about tension and very hateful environment. Papa John, like I said, if you want to be part of this, link me up. I'll send you the link, because I'm the two justice here. Obi Shami, we mental health, and I make a sure on Nkwafu, Samede, we no link in it to us, Siana. Nkwafu be a moba masia hopano, and yet easy. So link me up or see. We hate ourselves through political differences, religion differences, and tribal differences. Everything Papa John given to man as a blessing, Ghana for has turned it into a hate. Adia bi esesan keye we enshira. Politics was supposed to give Ghanaians a grounds for fairness and rules and guidelines and a guidance to how we govern, because it's a yefifififi manfra. So what you say, our ideas are different. So politics was supposed to be a platform for everybody to express and everybody to reflect. But when we say politics, I bet than curse. I'm a Ghana for religion. A religion was also brought in, a man-made religion. Either we made up the religion, it was a man religion. So we made a religion so human beings can have control. So what you say yebe control nipa dasani na nipa embro said ni asese oye ehun. So religion was typically was for putting everybody on certain pedestal. Say bia a certain level bia wo mebro me ubin so me mebro wo na menye nia ebema wo nipadue yi eyawo abem. That was the purpose of religion. That's the whole purpose of religion. Religion was to control and tame human beings. And in Abrokyi, many people get confused about Abrofo not being religious. People are confused. So, anka religion is the basis of human beings taking ownership and also being accountable. Yes, being accountable and having a limit. That is religion. Now, if you look at tribe differences, our differences were supposed to make us strong. Our differences were supposed to make us strong. In Abrokyi, for example, religion. Let's take religion, for example. I hope somebody can test me now. Join the conversation because this is very good. But I feel like I'm the only one having the conversation. I like John. You are writing. Keep writing. Keep liking the page. Now, because this is very interesting. Let's take religion. Amanone. People are confused. They think Abrofo and Sumnyame. Abrofo Sumnyame. The reason is Obroni, after religion, actually controlled everybody's and gave them limitation. Religion then dived into politics. Religion then dived and went into the tribes and clans and differences of human beings. So religion is in every area of a Nipa Dasani. Religion, because we are controlled by our beliefs. Sautia said, our beliefs, what actually inspires us, human beings. So religion was a good thing for Nipa Dasani. Our differences were supposed to make us stronger. Look at Ghanani. I may be louder than my sister or Timinchen, my sister no timi nchen no ontimi form sentences in her head quicker than I could. So my sister is quiet and is one of those things that does things with their hands. They are action people. They don't talk much, but but one day they are straight shooters, and the way handle different. That is the differences between human beings. But guess what a Ghanaian will do? Ghanaian ebe use my different to make me look bad in a certain situation that suits them. Adentira se Ghana ni person di mi matam na onya a backup a the oye ne say obe use me sister no quietness no e di ntotoye abeto me ne me sister ne ntem because person odi matam. So what makes us different no Ghana ni akwala ebi very very quick, ebi very vocal, very very articulate. Ghana ni akola empanyini beye ne den obebo na no so. Enkola ni bi nso ye very very smart, and their smartness comes with a lot of things. They ask questions, they don't take yes for an answer or no. They would like to do it themselves. Intuition say almost say ade omo ye nkola bone what you would say. So ya kola bone. So in this part of the world, you know, they allow you to express yourself as who you are. That is what makes us different. So we are different. But in Ghana, no, a different person will not yet baako. Eh, wo de won hwe wo nua no. Won hwe se de wo nua no tie. Won hu nua ne suban. Won hu wo nua no ewei. Sauti I say watching you from Japan. Thank you. My brother Afanu Stephen. Thank you. Keep up, please. Share the video as well. So our differences becomes a curse. John Menu, I love your keep coming with your, because this is where conversation or presentation is good. If you know how to sort of, pick up cues from the audience. So John Menu, the differences in Ghana has become a curse. Let's talk about tribe. What is a tribe? A tribe. So because a tribe, a line of family tree you come from, or your practices of how you do your things based on the family you were born into, the tribe, a clan. Sauti I say, and it's almost like my friend say my friend say we your friend say or you Jew ni anasa, that's a tribe So the tribal differences is the cause. How can the things that God gave us has become a curse? Asase way is traditional. Asase way a tribal, a religious, and it's a political. So, Papa, if a tribe is causing a problem, our differences are causing problem, politics is causing a problem, religion is causing a problem, what does African man has again? What do we have? History tells you a lot. History is culture. It's diverse. It is so, ethical in its own way. So how else that blessing has become a curse? Minya, what is the problem? What is the problem? The way I no nenya na yam papa no mo bi beka say tetefo niama no ena esanka tetefo no ya ade ana menua wo hwe me. Did our forefathers did well to maintain and preserve and to establish from where they too came and found it, and to take it to a level where it is what is going on in Parliament right now. Minya, if you watched the I don't know what they were doing. So now omo yi comedy minim, but so we share the questions. Who say obibini Ye lazy. Hey. So, Papa John Amenu, we are lazy to learn about ourselves. We have no patience about ourselves. What did we do with religion? What did we do with religion? We took it religiously as if say, when na Peter ne Paul mo ne Jesus ko mi po bi so mo ko bom pan no. Emra Jesus ja omo ho kakro bae no. They saw the glory in the face of Jesus. Menua, nyabotre ne tie me ne, na be part of this conversation. I said, if you want to be part, please send me a way, a private way, because I see, I know, thank you, Papa Ni. Thank you, Papa Ni. If you send me a link, a way, because yes, Papa na no, obejina ho, a day, ne hot dog, you know, and I mean, let me take a way. I'll take a risk. I'll take a risk because it looks like I'll take a risk and paste the way, you know. I'll video him if he comes back again. I'm gonna make my Wayno ready. I'm gonna make it ready. Emra Jesus Christ pie by, you know. Minia, every story, everything that has happened, every history is for you to learn from. I think, sir, these people were our parliament. The behavior of the disciples, you know, it was the behavior of the African leaders. When Jesus Christ came out, guess what they said? Hey, blessing where the mama yentina omo kache Jesus say, let them now go back to the city. They should stay there and build altar. Ewo mi pono so ma omo nko back because adi omo hu no, they want to keep it to themselves. That is a black man. Wey eyo bibini adwene no. So everything that God, this universe, gave us that was supposed to be a blessing has become a curse. Why? Because we were morally corrupt. Minia, akola wako nyini ewo me. If I tell you my story, I won't. Eda ye friend or ede. Eye nyankopon no nti na me say ma sorry ameko. Me Jesus amehunu. Sa wo kire me Muhammad na sa wo betimi aya ade a kire me mu ye dia. Maybe I can take some how I can also preserve my spirit and I can understand myself and worship the God we are all searching for properly there. But so far, what I know is the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. Because the way I grew up, and can say, me papa, and I learned something. How I am free and laugh at everything. Obey me alone. Say, oh man, too much. I said this girl is a stoochie, which I am. That's my attitude. Everybody has an attitude. But one thing about me, I grew to love is my understanding to different characters and behaviors. Because eniyama me kurampo a me go through Ghana no be Canada minua ubesu. But it took the grace for me to be able to understand this passage. Say, or say ena rebefi neba, ne jansu rebefi neba, and maybe beba. So I understood the limitation of mankind. Onipa dasani, I understood the limitation. Say, we cannot all be perfect. And that is how I love my papa, no matter how you see it, I don't care. I love my mama. Said your tia biara me mama nine akwa kra me me chia me nan fofo. I am the most proud and I am so content. I am so content with what I have. Okay? Me fie nya me catch you saying enkrofo bi mu omo ye mpepefo ma omo adopt asante me ye pepe ni ba Messiah Kroboniba. And I found, when I went to Ghana, I found people shy about, depending on which community they live, I find them shy about their background. Minimum I benibi wo kromu ha wo. Hey. Kuhu se onso so de cancer. Oh no, this guy can't speak English, but I was saying in cancer. And I yenina too mu because menim papa bi nso a ono nso ne dindi ama blouse. Obedu airport na odi edro no ni refi ne ho ye bisa no a okai ne maame blouse e hye na odi beja no airport no. Obie na no a ama blouse. Ye bisa ne say wo say what was your name? They say my name is Ama Blouse. Na wa kan wie nti ne dindi ama blouse. Eno eye ni coat mu din no. So I find people are so rejectful and scornful about because of the way we treat ourselves in Ghana. So people are bitter. Many are the hate in or Tana or Ghana no. Hey, because she a chimney bar yaka and some phone our sante phone actually no onyini a na aigbeni ni fear aigbeni kura ono onka me say eti ne nchen a sa na obetiriti aigbeni no se pepeni mikroboni mete Canada and a Canadian calling the Canadian wawari broni kacha me say menya sante ni ntine ma menka sante kasa ma menka sante fo asan. What a foolish thing to say. So because of the way he was raised, or say tu ni bi baneme me ameti hey, yes, our Canada, or say tu ni bi ba enemy. Why? And yet just in our own family we have experienced hatred. Ghana, our neighbors are hateful. You see, metina suhum. Let me tell you a little bit about Suhum. Metina Suhum. The caliber of people in Suhum, Utina Suhuma, you are a very liberal person. I said, you are Toronto, unti Sonia, and I say, unti penitengushine, Krebiasi, and I say, Niagara Falls in Krasifo, Abrofono Moto, Omuhu Brunia, no motion is say to Oko Pio Coburg, and I say, Renumu, Sa, Omoko Mutin Remua, me call little town be a war. Montreal kwana so me call Montreal me call long distance na me manifest akro kitwa so they were looking at me to say the afa na ye pie ye see ye ship bi abedu o say semre ne na na ka chen say before mo ti ship ya the ship na esam mo. So they were looking at me so funny because that town was packed with only white people. So otin ampachre on so Miss Whom say no, it's like said there will be Toronto because it's all different types of people, different race, different background. So metina Suhum no engonya for ho mente we just say ekwapem for ekropon ekwapem for no krobo ohun krapem ne wahun kroboni ena aigbefuo papa santini bi betena yemfie Suhum same as ekwapem ya Suhum ye ekwapem for ya ekwapem for like krobo for ene aigbefuo ne nyama for Mamika say so it is all mixture of different Ghanaians and omoteho. There was not my experience discrimination. Me do kromu ha. Me call tema ni akola tema inso kwa different races. Many infantefo I before uko committee 5 I before infantefo. Omuna ma committee 2 krobofo afa any mixture of different people. Na otes iti meno no krani nyame anim sanya Canada and kamenim se Ghana for ye racist. We are tribalistic papa because for the first time obi bisa me say ye Ghana ni o can say we are Ghana ni or say Ghana hifa na ufi obejaje no oba be sha say Mr. Judge Madam Judges ena me be hu say na nkrofo bi mu ebu ebi mu say For the first time, I beti say, yes, comfort not me beti wo krom ha. Me beti wo krom ha. Ah, yes, I before Pedro. Me so many I before netepa. Me away across across what baby I'll be unkroboni way. There's a little town be a wakoso mo kwana so from anopa ekosi 12 eye krobon koten. From 12 o'clock to evening eye bekasa. So those people are very, very open-minded people. Me Ghana, Ghana way innocent Ghana niya baywa. Keketu amabe kurumwa. Say nan krofo bi mi humi se mi nya Ghana ni. Hey, se papa no mo. Omu fi Togo soro honum baby no mo bae. Ebisi fi Nigeria. Ebisi way. Inti usha Ghana. We are divided and we are finding problems with these blessings na nyankopon di amaye no. And that is the problem we are finding ourselves in. Papa Menu, me say one person will join the conversation. Why do you think, say, ye chiri ye ho, growing up in Ghana with your stepsisters, and no, are we still begging for marriages? Wo ha we ko wo ha because eno na odi otan ne baaye. Eno edi otan ne baaye because Canada for meme bebre omo akọ Ghana omo akọ check akra obi kura wa covid ye o okọ ya wakọche nyinsen ne yere afa na ne yere ate say wakọche nyinsen covid ye okay edi ade na ode ma oba no. How was that communicated and how is it going to be moved forward? Is this child coming away coming in innocently? No, is this child going to be accepted as the child of this man? And many people grew up like this. Iti onyinia ne papa ohwe no kura na it wasn't the attachment na obroni ye hu research say eno ne ma akwala confidence sa attachment no na ma akwala self sustained and also emano that way I had to say emano reassurance, feeling secure and safe. There's an attachment, meaning communication with the child, verbal, physical communication. Not only akwala no have on. So many children ewa Ghana grew up making ma menonso or kwa koshia obema fufro. Ghana for abre. Ma menka asem ni nchiro. Ma menonso kwa koshia bema fufro. Bema fufro na akwala we ba ye between onu ane papa side ayanje no. Ya accepting sikeba, but this child never received some attachment and yama nipa enya depressed. Akwala na enya bi. O ma ameno nso a science akwala ni ntino be maybe oba ba be peno no. Ese say ye di akwala ni sie. Ese say ye di akwala na atem. Akwala ni ba be si ma ameno kwan wo ne mpene bi fie. Inti ye di akwala na akoje busiani bi. And many people grew up like this. Making bema no ne wo ye no. Oya igbeni. Oba no so fi asante achem. Oye ebunu ni. Oye kuapim ni. Debi oye northern region. Ofri oye basale ni. Suhum ho no ho. Uko across ho no mo a ekore bi wo ho ye fre ho timba gwanta. Ayekoche no ehọ na ayekoche no wona na me free Ghana ayeko we bi o basale fogu ho pa omo na omo wo nikenika bebre wo na yemfi omo nikeni so basale fogu ho pa na sometimes sa kolani bi omo mamu ani bi cross border no ne obi a oye twini bako ye radi nyankopon ma me read what John Menu is saying. Africa can never be progressive when it comes to especially politics and religion Politicians are creating enmity amongst ourselves. The white man brought politics to Africa to weaken the strength of we as Black people. Politics is destroying Ghana and entire Africa because it is creating enmity in our society. Politics is divide and rule. Okay, divide and rule and conquer. Okay, we can witness it on the social media of how our youth are portraying a character of insult on the elderly people. Papa Menu. Is the insult or the behavior? Which one is which? Akwana bebium. Mami me we ready. I will video on my way so, but I'll show me what YouTube. Or for YouTube na yoba. Let me make my camera ready. So Papa Menu, it is not and yet me say wa opese wo ba so no. Please send me we na me posting private photos here or say hello dear mami no. Opese wo ba so a mami no adoma me say what have me since I we but I've never seen your face. Take the link, you know. Me nim say wo Ghana take link no na braso. Is the insult or how our old men are sort of treating those things using politics. If what like who is doing the damage here? Are the old men using the politics and religion to bring hardship into the country? And I say, "Enkwalano ne edidi atem," because it the some kind or say ye bedidi akola ye womu bedidi mpemfo natem, because what did them mpemfo ni do? They left the children in debt. So say o papa anase busiani bi ka baby na say waka baby oko na so eniamo ye nyina de ohaw bre wa mesre obo ni di ade na woka mepa mochew. Let's be realistic to ourselves and let's be truthful to ourselves, and let's not be afraid. We just spoke about the differences. Some people are going to use insult to communicate, to make their point a way to make it across. And that one is fine. And you're okay. And you're okay. The problem we have is we don't want people echna yeko we know. Echna yeko demonstration. When you say we are on strike. Of all strike yeko, they are still politics. Politicians are the same. They are still politicians. The difference between Africa and say we don't allow the people to express themselves the way they know how. Now, because of entity, ukotna obi fie no, when ya opportunity to even say no. I'm not even going deeper into those who were molested and abused in the middle of the night. Yadwa koma wanti ba, want you, na wanti kununu etu asha oswanaju. Many of these children are as young as 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old being molested in Ghana because obedine duane. Papa no, auntie no so no is going to either see it or one kasa. Sometimes it is your own sister. Onoso bema na onoso tifi hono or bema no any savior. So they choose between the husband and the soul. The soul that is later going to be ruined. A spirit that is later going to be confused. A body that is going to be disguised under some hurting and some dark way, the auntie or a sister no will choose the husband over saving that spirit, soul, and the body. Into Wusha Ghana, that is what you see today. It is in our politics. Minya, don't be too excited. Don't like the page. Namo, let your like keeps coming and share the video. And if you want to be part of it, like I said, get the link. Nafabra, I'm taking a risk today. So I will video him. Whoever comes with their stupidity, I'll video you and I'll send it to YouTube and Facebook. Because that's not what we are sitting. We are discussing a very important issue, something that affects livelihood of our people, in our community, in our society, in our world. So we are not here joking. So if you're gonna come here dangling your weenie, we are not interested. I've made my camera ready. Uba super pepe me video. So what you say? And the account and everything. Because it is not the time. And that's not why I'm here. So Enuanomo, these are the problems I've presented to you. What is your experience? If you have any experience you want to share, don't be too shy. Let's watch this, as these are some of the problems we can also see if we don't address these issues as it's rising, as we are talking today. Obi fie akwala bi su anadwin, obi fie nsi oto, akwala bi gina veranda so, ya tupunum ni auntie, ni uncle, ni nua ono ne maame ne mpuna bi ehedem wonti ye ja akwala no abonten. Papa, don't look too far. Many of people who are in Abrokyi right now, the reason why they don't see the hardship omakuma mfele onfele she ti Ghana for so no so say Ghana Abrokyi so yes. Let's watch this, and tomorrow I will discuss Anas into details. Now you share the system we live in and what it has, this problem here, how it has destroyed our politics.
Hey, Mother Ghana, this is serious. A news just brought to us that GhanAns expose that's supposed to be premiering tomorrow, 14th and 15th, has been interrupted. The place he booked, the venue he booked to premiere this expose has been cancelled, whether rain or shine. Let them go and book all the conference centers. This expose will come on live. Even if it will take GhanAns to do it at open place, we the youth of Ghana, we are ready to go and watch this expose. We know that these are all plans, ploys and tactics of the high-ranked people to distort this expose. But whatever they do, we will still watch it.
Akwa bebium. In your animal, if, like I said, if you want to join the conversation, you can. If you are just enjoying it where you are, you can also do so. Let your comments keep coming, and Nayan share how we can help ourselves. And sometimes you may know somebody experiencing this problem. Please don't be shy. Approach them, help them, get them away from those conversations. You see, Abrokyi Anomono, this is what they did to address those issues. Because of immigrants, people came with different beliefs. People came with the belief that Oba de Oya de ane ya bonasum into na ma bebre were being abused. Often so there were some misconception about how children should be raised. There were so many things that was going on. Now, the government in this part of the world, of course, like I said, power is shared. And you say something, you see, you say something. So they relied on the public to address those issues because they make you feel say you belong to the country. Once you are sworn in, even as an immigrant in Pono, there are certain things so this is not a way within the law to do. So they relied on systems, institutions, so they can address those issues. Some of the ways they took, pictures, other things that people like neighbors hearing sounds from your neighboring you call the police. You don't know. Akolebi ebi obesuku mu na say there are certain signs be you are held accountable from away from I say I'm driving, why I can't join us. Okay, you are doing great, thank you very much, Mami Akresi. There are certain things be ubehu signs be we are held responsible that they responsible to call the social workers. You have to call. Say akwala way as almost say it is not yours to judge. Don't judge it. You just do the call, and the social workers or the system will address it. It won't be bisa akwala bi wo a na duane o de baaye ebi anaka krochi bi hye baabi ni timu edwie. These are signs of abuse or neglect. Obi mommy obi and also doctors they would train the doctor say how to spot abuse. Ubisa na wase me hwe ase nso na ne kunu na aboro no say what you say they depended on system. So everybody run a police. Everybody is a police wo. Everybody is a law enforcer, because the Good Samaritan way na Bible muno. This is what they used. Say you are responsible. They will hold you responsible if you refuse to report. So if you refuse to report and this child or the person ended up dying, now say you work in the public, they will charge you. If the case came to you and you didn't do anything about it, they will charge you. So what you say? So they work with the public. So the government, it becomes easy for the government to work. The government gave away responsibility to institutions, departments. Look at Ghana. Departments are not away. They are not independent. Police system, police are not independent. Judicial system is not independent. Institutions are not independent. Welfare system is not independent. The president pokes his nose into everything. That is where our problem is. We abuse everything. Papa Menu, also the youth can express their views to the leaders, but not insult, because it would be very difficult to someone who has human ethical to open his mouth. Papa, efficacy has nothing to do with insult. So you see ethical. Ethics, to be etiquette, is to say as it is. Ethical. Ethical. Mono, I'm say, brofono. When we say enyamebia, Ghana for the emotions ekasa. Say obi ye ethical. It has nothing to do with to say respect. And respect is respect. But what people are expressing themselves and how is not what you consider as ethical. Ethical is related to a moral principle or a branch of knowledge dealing with these. Legally available only on a doctor's prescription and usually used way ethical. So ethics, like it has nothing to do with Obi and insulting Obi. Papa, and I say etiquette. It has nothing to do with say like if I feel like I say at adiano one can ye nasa meka we okay. So customary code for polite behavior in society or amongst members or we professional group. Akwana san baby. Let me. You are a very fool. You are very, very fool to have done this. You are very stupid. If you don't understand the language I'm speaking, you are stupid to come on to my show doing this foolishness. Abodam. So, what you say? Etiquette is not way. It is. Say obi. Say and offense one. The insult we are trying to say a way insult. No, an insult. It's say adie no onipa na nye. You are just insulting them. An insult does not go with someone. Me Jimmy now catch me say me Jimmy. Me ye Jimmy niama. Na say o catch me. That is not insult. An insult is where you find me doing something you didn't understand, and all of a sudden you start like disgracing me in a way it was not called for. You see, in this case where our leaders, how do you position these people as leaders when they are behaving like children? How do that means to say you are not being real? Because what I saw, what I was watching on national, and I say what I was watching during the examination, not whether it was an ad hoc or a group was set to determine whether a Kenoforiata is guilty of mismanagement. Do we need to tell this group say Kenoforiata? There was no need for even that. Udie yamamu opportunity now. Papa, did you watch it? If you find it very difficult telling these people they were behaving like children, that means to say, oh, you're corrupt yourself. People who are corrupt are, you see, microaggressors are people who thinks they have power to do bad things to other people, to steal, to abuse. That's what I say. I had to say there, omu yusu omu tumi to take things from people. These are micro aggressors. So what I say, and these people, they feel entitled. So if someone who is also corrupt, these people, the only people they can do that to are corrupt people. Corrupt people don't complain. Corrupt people understand corruption. Whoever gets it first, that is the game. But this is two-way. This is two-way. Whoever gets it first, that's the game they play. It won't be me and me can be not to prompt you. If I have to use a language that really, really identifies the act, me corrupt, and I'm not being disrespectful or not being etiquette. Efficacy is display. Obviously, it is reciprocal. It's not obia emfa ense o say we etiquette. It's a bounce word. It's an action word that activates when something happens. So, what you mean? Say me say yen painful acti in kwala na se omu ye Jimmy semwa. The word Jimmy and so omu ye nkwasi omu sikwa. Obi a woka asem na wonye nea woka no woye kwasia wosi ade no kwa nso ntimi nye. So eno nya atem didi o obi a onye hwe wodi natem, you are being very disrespectful. It was not called for. The language is not supposed to be, the place was not supposed to be, meaning said the environment was not created for an insult, but an insult can come. Papa Menu, an insult can come. So what I say, you can insult. Hey, anybody that's an accommodate nipo, Papa Menu. Also, politicians are using their political power to destroy our water bodies and vegetation bodies and vegetations with galamsey without thinking about the future generation to come. Although I love your program, kudos, but you have to go. Thank you. Oni Awoshame, it is not about that. We need to be real. And this, it's all about how we were raised. How were you raised? Unyini, ewo fie be mu. Are you still holding on to all those things I've talked about? Are you still angry at umami a one show? Or want to be a wayo obribi? O papa. We need new relationship. Yes, the money went, but there was no relationship. There was no contact. Must you be like your father? Must you walk around with such a load that someone has done or caused? It shouldn't be your load. It shouldn't be your problem at all. Think about that. Oprah said something. Oprah said, Oprah experiencer, go and look for why she's a masterpiece. She wrote a book. Was it a masterpiece? Just follow Oprah and see how she forgave her mother. What Oprah went through in America, it was the same as someone. She was even raped by her own uncle. She was rejected by her own mother. Her grandmother took her in. Her uncle raped her. There was she had to sleep on a veranda. Oprah went through hell. She was not liked. They made fun of her. But she grew up, and one day she released that way, and she surrendered. So you see, a man has no nature. We have history, and the history involves in the spiritual aspect of us, the religious aspect of us, the physical and emotional being that we are. And all those things comes to play. And it's embedded in everything we have access to, whether it be food. Food is politics. Whether, like I said, because of politics, many programs in this part of the world. So I can have access to a certain things in the normality of how things are going right now. I wouldn't be able to. That is why institutions, they made it possible for businesses to thrive. Enunti, ena the partnership with different government, partnership with different sectors, even Ghanaian Canadian Association of Ontario. We who came here as immigrants has been accepted into the Canadian a scheme of things, so we can have resources to live here, so we can be okay and successful. And the whole thing is about being successful. So what more can our country, how can't we involve other people? Let's see what is rotten in the system. Right from our home, it is rotten the way we raise children. It is wrong, period. The government don't want to have anything to do with the success of the child who is growing up across that river. No? Government don't want anything to do with it. But if we cannot do anything at all, at least our social welfare must be tightened in such a way that parents are not burdened with the stress of life and different things that comes with Ekromoa, the government has taken the burden of that. Even breakfast, lunches, the government, as long as the school can do the lunch and provide, the government will fund for it. We are talking about the future of Africa. Don't be, it is good to learn. Don't be lazy and don't be afraid to criticize your government. Don't be afraid to criticize your government. An immigrant akra wa be di kromu a okobi account a say ye be ma line of credit ye ma say as long as Canada for agi watum say wo ye omo hoho Canada for agi watum say wo ye yen hoho kekewu na wakọ financial institution bank ye no onimu wo afa na wa be wura kro no mu as a new immigrant a wakọ bank no, they want to give you a credit card, they want to start you up. They want to start you. They want to make you successful. They want to start you. They want to just establish you. They right from the onset of when you step a foot in Canada, as long as you come and you allow the Canadians to teach you, and just from the onset, credit card and a line of credit. Like, seriously, a kromo how? Enye ubeka senye ukuro. Me de ha emi kuro. I'm a Canadian. Ha emi kuro. But bebretia o se nye ni kuro mpo. Ubedu ha pepepepepe. Yenye step mommy step daddy asemwa. The government institutions, their policies which allows them to give you, start you off, make you successful. Which is why so many niyama wokrum where you can learn. What's your Abrokyi? Make yourself available. Uber schools more. All these people that comes here from the beginning, they come and they are looking for ESL, English as a second language. Ewo kromwa to learn. Me hu Ghana ni mami bi da. Obaya o mesua English. That they don't even want the experience. They want a job. Mami abrewa, waba abrewa. Abaiwa waba ukromu when your opportunity to go to school wabedu kromu a onhwehwe ESL achire kwan wo school mu ana empanyfo bia bewra brofo no mu nte no mu de app bi sese semekasa egu ade we so sese ana. If I speak here na mamenyi we no good. If I speak here sese a hello, my name is Mavis.
Hola, me llamo Mavis.
Hola, me llamo Mavis. So, Apple. Hi, how are you doing?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? O change no ko we mame fanko Arabia na yen hwa ade afede yen kasa na me hwa ade Arabia. Hi, my name is Mavis.
مرحبا اسمي مافيس.
Molhamen ismi Mavis. Show. Hi, how are you?
مرحبا كيف حالك؟
Molhamen كيف حالك? You see, and it is written in Arabic. So what you are saying, so kamame. So what you are saying, so omoba no mukura we no wa kan chaneni on teacher no but English as a second language. Me hu Ghanani. Say waba kromu hafufuro. Na on taking the time say me ba because sika sikana languages ne yemede. Where do you want to say it?
It was physically very bad. And it's you.
So what you say? So the thing is everywhere just to boas nesua bribi nesua bribi pa I will bring it to the end me pacho me me coupons no. Me coupons no ma me nyira no because I have money to claim. Me work Costco ko. Me work Costco ko. South Asia. So tomorrow, and then this is all we wanted to talk about. And I gave you a little perks of what is in Canada, what is available to you, what you can do to save yourself money. Try your also best. That I will say I'll talk about susu. Mame ka asem nkyerɛ wo mɛka saa afa susu ho Ghanafoɔ yɛdi sika a ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛdi wokɔ Scotia Bank or say you are richer than you know or you think. We are richer than we know and we think for real. Yen maame no mo sankofa yɛn nkyɛn bi wɔ hɔ a na wafa yen maame no mo ho obroni esua a omo investment through African ways of investing money. We stock, buying stock and gold and all those things. It was from Africa. Tete no, yen siesie sika wɔ bango. O ma menye sika no de akoto se ade we na obekɔ akoto a onim se ade we mekoto a echina ne bo bedin. Inti no akoto. Eno your friend is stock. We will talk about money. How much a yabe waste sika wɔ Abrokyi a. And we will talk about how ye poor. We miss the rule of law, which is the law of two. We missed it. And I am missing how we can take advantage of that law. They deal with stock, gold, share, bond, and all that. Make I say, first, no, not silver boarding. Obeko obi fie no owatoto se woni sika paper your friend paper yemfa paper. So they buy stocks. The stocks in Africa was gold, ahene bu o first na ne boarding. Nti unhwe bosia bi a omo so omo wo sika no na so omo wo money stack up in stocks, any bonds and shares. The shares no eno ne susu mamenka asem mi nkyerem. Eno ni RASP ni nyama yetoto kromo yetoto no Ghana no obi timi koto silvers no wa bobo ano because silver boy den obi nso wo ho a blocks eno any bond ni nyama yeto because echina no these things becomes expensive and then you can now liquidate them into money for you to do something you want to do. It titaniama no na iwo na susu one of those things ubehun toast ni obi oton toast nsina ne ba wo university wakoton toast ne wo susu wura abeji susu ewo dwanum odi ni dwawie a no abegyina ho ye na de menye sika o. Pay yourself first. Number we business we advice 101. Paying yourself first. Iti yama amenomo na this rule of paying yourself first no it was an ancient way African na yedi wo sika ni japade. Now we are rich in stocks and bonds and other exchange of making money. Ma no betua ni susu no nso oba ni onkan susu no en susika na ote ye no wankan anka ni income revenue no nya wankan anka into obeti nani no na ni susu no na ayemma sei na oji na oditua ne ba school fees ne ba university fee nso no otontos pe erefuafo ne adwenefo de omudomu osika because omuno to susu no akase what in ampachira ono. So Abrokyi hanom won there are ways you can keep money buy all this way ene yen toka tie ne ameka no ene yen to esese unhu niama eye liquidated way obetimi exchange na ameki sika maw ene yen toka edan a wo Ghana ene yen to dan say asase ne de yes asase is one of those things that yes, you can buy asase, but Ghana no, the turnaround no, longer. But there are so many things wa Abrokyi ha no mo a ohun. Se oyere wo ho, na se wotimi no nsuo de twen ope. Na se osan kofa, ye maame no susu. Ye maame no susu a. That kro, I will just speak a lot on those things. Na ma what it has done for me. I'm telling you, as Papa Yebo Akwaba, a lot have failed to understand the universal laws of finance, poverty mentality. So many things, especially you. Yensika is going on at Obi Owe Duane Keke, Eduane Nensa. Weekend, Eduane Nensa. I have seen this physically. Obi ana assembiansi yano na nkwafufu so woska. Brebi, hey, assembia man abro na nkwafufu so woska. Or drive a truck, you know, truck drivers makes money. But guess what he was doing? Ghana phone nim sikesie or the tutor niyama depreciating instead of appreciating. Or the tutor cars. Or the tutor gadget. Abrokyi upese would dane wo fie studio ubetimi. So upese inti niyama depreciating at the jinjine garage ne fie garage why ma foolishness nkwa na egugu ho enkofo nso tuto garbage de ko Ghana Ghana for ma bebre gu kromu a onim ne omoye onya sika pe obetime kan se sika na da ho a ebehye sa de ne manti ase da sika da ho ehye papa yebo a sika da ho ehye mami papa sika da ho ehye obi a unye discipline ena ye bisa na asem we wahu okra ne we ekura omatena dan ba akomuda okra ne adwamoa okra ne ejiramoa omatena dan ba akomuda okra is not discipline kwana samba okra no is not discipline. So if okra no is not discipline, ejiramoa no ekura no is not discipline. Ekura no is not discipline. So a foolish boy na san baby. A foolish boy. You're sick way na. You're sick. Se okra is not ekura no is not discipline. So when you and sikano, the end or ya okra and the hin or ye ekura. If you are saying say sika edawa a share, that means to say obaako ye ne ho ejiramoa. Obaako nso ye ekura. Inti sika no na ye okra na say sika no ye na ye ejiramoa no. So you can tell say we are so wrong. Financial literacy, we got it so wrong. Sika dawa enhye. Sika dawa enhye. There are so many things that sika inti Ghana ni so was sika na just say ne car was see in futuro dan bi esi Ghana dan na no brebi so akwa koton ne dan wo Ghana or the ne dan han o say and maybe say on average how much does it take the whole year? No, guess how much? 200 and something. O dan a we see ya Ghana no enye dan na esisisi trasako ni bi no enye ne esi nungwa we ni bi no nti wo dan no there's no way say MPB ba beji dan na say a foreigner bi ba beji dan no nti you have to understand say it's a local people who are coming to take the dan and it's not going to yield you any money. But in this country where Canada is, so what I say, you are very sick. You are sick, and I would suggest that you go and look for someone to cure you, because this thing you are dangling, it's never what I or anybody I know, the men in our family or anyone I know in where I come from has this thing. This way a hot dog you are holding. It's not appealing. You are sick, and I think you should go and find something else to do. You are sick. But I'm not going to stop my show because of this foolish boy. Ade bi o dangle. Just as I said, they were caught na side no for say me hu ni ye. Akwade for say me hu na ade ni ye nti no. Wa caught na echire. Ena ode wa Sunday ababa subiu. So what I said, so there are so many ways, and we'll talk about that another time. But for now, if nobody want to chip in, na wama akwawe, you guys are just watching Yeboah. I've never seen your face. You can chip in with the link, you know. But if not, I'll just let us just hear yem papa we na yenshe what Ghana.
Just an ordinary, hungry, screaming Ghanaian who wants to realize his creative potential, who wants to contribute.
Songs in praise of me, please. Sing it in praise of Ghana and Africa, the black man.
A government has the obligation, the moral responsibility to be seen to be fighting against corruption all the time. By virtue of what happened, or the revolt of 79, this government has become more proactive in fighting against corruption.
An unconstitutional act of a coup involves a real crisis of conscience. Did you have a similar crisis of conscience?
I was not the only one. The armed
but
forces.
I'm talking to you
no,
now,
no,
though.
I understand.
So can I ask you,
No.
Did you have a crisis of conscience in the way that General Afrifa did in '66?
I was representing the conscience of the armed forces, the conscience of the nation.
In 1982,
Yes.
3 judges, 1 a woman, 2 of the men were killed in a rather gruesome fashion, shot at a military range, and then their bodies were burnt.
Yeah.
Does that trouble you?
It's troubling. It is, because it's regrettable. Let me assure you that Africa can work. It is up to the rest of the world to look beyond the prejudiced and sensational images and recognize Africa as the continent of the future.
Yeah, Africa can work. It is up to the rest of the world, including yourself who is watching right now, to recognize and to just overlook the prejudice that we are kind of reigning on that continent. And it looks like we are helping the rest of the world to think that Africa cannot work or Ghana cannot work. One year now we watamfo wako join watamfo no na mo to the same enyum, and so when him say watamfo no, the song or the praise is praising your downfall. Yankopon shira mo nyina papa Yeboah. May God bless you, and until tomorrow, until next time, may God see us all through this night. Na onsho so nkata so na adepa enchi nyina. Yankopon enka ho na oma wanwoden empomuden na echina na wotwe ebeye dan animu ye adwuma na wotwe no. Yankopon oni ukan na oma yen awwoden ne mpomuden a yebetimi di aye adwuma a ode atu yenanim na wo hyira yen ewo ho. Oma waniwa a nia enye a ebeba wakwan mu wobetimi anya so tumi na wadi so nkunim ahoɔden a wobɛtumi de adi nneɛma a ɛnyɛ na ɛmfata ɛma wo a ɛnyɛ ɔno Awurade ne nhyehyɛeɛ ma wo no ɔno Awurade no nka wo ho na ɔma wo ahoɔden mpɔmudene ɔma wo aniwa a wobɛtumi de adi nneɛma a ɛnyɛ so nkunim ɔma wo obi bia a wompɛ wo yie so tumi na fatimi di no so na sɛe adwumadie bi a ɛbɛba w'akwan mu a ɛnyɛ ne ɔno Awurade wahyehyɛ ama wo sɛdeɛ ɔhyɛɛ wo bɔ no ɔse nneɛma pa ɛna wahyehyɛ ama adwen pa na wɔma wo ho sɛ wogye saa asɛm wei etu mu a ka amen 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 to all of you nyame nhyira mo may God bless you all and we'll see you all tomorrow